What's good, people? It's Masker1080 and I'm bringing you another commentary. And this time, this commentary will be a little different, I guess I can say. Well, I guess it's not gonna be as comical or whatever as I usually plan or anything, but this is going to be me talking about the story of Boxer. I apologize firsthand before we even start if there's some breaks or whatever here and all, but yeah. Let me see, it's 2012. Back in 2002, I think it was April. What was it? I have a picture here. I forgot. April 7th? The beginning of April. I remember correctly, a friend of my mom came to my door and, knocked. She's like, I have a friend that has some new litter, dog has new puppies. Do you want one? And I think mom was like talking to us, trying to figure out. I was like, yeah, why not? And like literally an hour later, she's like, okay, let's go right now. He's like, what, let's go right now? Like, yeah, let's go right now and get it then. And I remember we went to, what was it? I forgot the area exactly where the location was, but we went there. I think they had one puppy left, or maybe then they said that they were saving one dog for some reason. And he had a brown nose, and he had a light brown to green eyes. And I don't know, we were just like, okay, cool, it's cool, whatever, it's cool, and all that. Let's see, I'm looking. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was April, March, April 23rd, end of April actually. Never mind, it was the end of April. Yes, so it was end of April, and he was born on March 10th, 2000, the same year, 2002. So he was a little over a month old, almost 2 months old by the time we got him. And I remember, the way over, we put our finger in the what do you call this? The carrier, I guess you call it, the carrier, door, and so he could bite us, and he had no teeth, so he just like his gums basically. And I actually have a picture here of my brother holding him. He was mad small. My brother here in this picture was 2002, so that means he was 12, I would say. Yeah, I would say 12 o'clock. Wow, 12 years old. I was 14. Yeah, I was a freshman in high school? Yeah, I was a freshman in high school. Yeah, I was a freshman in high school. That's right. Freshman in high school. There's a picture of me and my brother holding him at a month old. And, it was the first time we had a dog. So it was, getting used to. He was actually pretty good. We had wee pads for him. He would always go on wee pad. I don't think he ever. Oh wait, yes he did. I remember he had a corner, like there's I think it was in my room or something. Yeah, I think entering my room was a little corner. He used to always pee sometimes. I think what had the problem was the paper was too close to the corner, and I guess when he walks up to it or something, he kicked the paper and he thought it was on the pad and he peed on the floor on mistake. And he's like, okay, I sniffed it. So he walks away. I'm good. I did my job here. But, we were like, whatever, just clean it up and move on. And, over the years, we all, like, literally my whole family began to, I guess, fall for him. Like, I think my father was the last one. Yeah, he definitely was the last one. But we all did eventually end up falling for him, I guess you could say. And let me see, 2002. It was a typical, had a dog in the house, it was chilling, and I remember every time he was when my mom would work early, I'm thinking during college I was in summer, school, whatever, when I had no school. Mom woke up early, he would come to my bed and sleep right there. I remember sometimes I had to wake up, or like they had to wake up now, I had to leave him here. I would just leave him right there in my bed, just sleeping, and then I'll come back a few minutes later, and he'd be like, "Oh, get me down from here" and stuff. But Yeah, you know, it was pretty fun. Good times with him, good memories. And then some stuff started happening where I won't get into. Oh, I'm not sure exactly why it happened, but he. I remember we waking up sometime, and then we see him in the bed, like cool and whatever. But then he would come back like, why is he still in the bed? He was awake. It's not like he's just sleeping. He was awake. He's just laying there, and he'll move like 2 inches, not 2 inches, let's say a foot to the left, foot to the right. And we're like, okay, you wanna come? We were like, okay, so I guess come down here. Don't stay on the bed all day. So you put him on the floor, and you know he would just sit there. And okay, you know, I guess whatever, leave him there, leave him alone. And then we see like, why is he still there? He's not even coming to us. He's just sitting there, and we're like, is he in pain or something or what? And I guess basically he couldn't walk for some reason. I'm not sure if his legs were asleep or what. We were a little worried. Then you're like, okay, just give him a day, see what happens. Next day he was perfectly normal, running again. Excuse me. He was running again, running, walking, all that stuff, good stuff. So like, okay, well, I guess it was just temporary. He must have been, unless he was falling asleep or something, bad position. But he's good now, so whatever. And let me see what else. But thing is, that happened. It started happening more often. Not like every day, but like every month or so. Like every month or every other month, he would have like oh, here we go, like again. He just can't move now. What the hell? And honestly, I cannot remember. But I guess one day it just like one day, okay, you can't walk again. Oh, it was weird. And then the next day he did it again. He cannot walk. And I believe I should have the X-rays right here. I should check if I have a date on that. Maybe. Oh, the date I have here says February. That's March. Oh, whatever. The year was 2009. I think it was like February or March, not February or April. But it was 2009. I guess we took him to take an X-ray, and they said that there was something wrong with his spinal cord. I wasn't there. So my brother, my mom. That's probably in school. Yeah, I was in school. They said something wrong with his spinal cord, and that he couldn't walk from his. What was his pretty specific and accurate. It was from his waist down. He couldn't walk. His front legs worked perfectly. You know, he could, he moves, but just his legs and his tail could not move. His hind legs. And, and I think they mentioned that there's a surgery that they could do to help, but it's not a guarantee that it will work on him. It's, it's a gamble. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was $3,000 for that surgery. And I was like, oh, I have tap money from the refund for going to college and all that. And I was like, I'll just use that. And mom was like, don't just leave it. Just don't even worry about that. So I guess you were like, okay, I guess, at least he still, I guess he seems happy. I guess he's still eating food. He's still, enjoying, well, not gonna say enjoying, but he's still eating food. He still moves around. Even though he couldn't walk for his back legs, he still walked around. He crawled, literally crawled around all day. And then after that, we had to like put Pampers on him because he could not control his bladder, as you could say. So they put Pampers on him. And from there on, things got much, much worse. Where we had to, he would get rashes because of the Pampers and the urine, and would burn his skin, irritate his skin, and all that. So he put talcum powder in there. He put ointments, lotions, and all this stuff. So to hopefully soothe his pain. And after that, someone's calling me. Oh, well, who cares? But after that, what happened after that? Let me see. After that, all of a sudden, until in 2000, I'm gonna say 2000, middle of 2010, early 11, maybe I'm gonna say. Was he 11? Or whatever. Whatever. Eventually, what happened was his stomach, for some reason, it inflated pretty large amounts. We're not sure what. Well, at the time we weren't sure what it was. Was it a tumor or something like that? And we're probably thinking is it related to the spinal injury he has. And honestly, I don't even remember if we went to the clinic or anything like that to check him out. I think we probably did. Cause I mean, he did get rabies shots every year, always on April. I believe it was April, March, April, one of those. I think it was April. Yeah, it was April. He get rabies shots. So I'm thinking, yeah, eventually someone checked him out. Like, oh, what is this? You know, and all that. And then it reached the point where my mom had to put 2 Pampers because one Pamper could not fit him because his stomach got pretty damn big, and she had to put 2 Pampers on him, like one in the front, one in the back to close it up. But the thing, the stomach thing, it got big and it just stopped. But his rashes and all that stuff was still bad. And he would even, I remember, sometimes like he would leak from the side of the Pampers, so he would sometimes even lick it. And I know that's not a good thing. It's not good to just drink your own urine. And I know dogs usually do that anyway. Sometimes, but I think he was a little excessive, more than the other dogs. And then the talks began of putting him to sleep and all that. And obviously, I didn't want that to happen. My mom, she's the one that said sorry at all. My brother, I'm not sure what his position on this was. But it's been going on for months. And then I don't know why, they set it back. They kept, I don't know why all of a sudden they just decided. Or maybe I finally just said, I guess. But I don't know what, and around this, it was around this time, last year, around December, whatever the hell. I think they made an appointment to see the doctor. My understanding was they made an appointment to see the doctor to see what his evaluation of Boxer was, whether he's in a good state or whether he is actually suffering from whatever the hell he had. And I was like, okay, so we're gonna make an appointment. And then, actually today, that I'm doing this now, 28th of December, around this time we already have left right now it's 1:30, 1:28. By this time I think we have left the house already. And I remember, I think I woke up like around 11:30. Excuse me. Woke up at 11:30. I'm sorry about clearing my throat, by the way. I really apologize. I woke up about 11:30, I'm gonna say, and I remember I either heard, I think I saw my brother's girl Masi. She came over, and she walked into the room with Box in my parents' room, and I guess she said her final goodbyes or whatever. She said her final goodbyes or something, or whatever you want to call them. And I was still in my room, and from there, I know I kept saying to myself, this is not, nobody says this is his last day. Nobody says he's not returning back with us. And so why is she doing this? It was all in my head, so I didn't say anything like, whatever. I'm gonna stay positive. And I know he's coming back today. And I remember I took one last picture. Well, I won't say one last picture. I took a picture before we left. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Whenever we walked outside with him, like went to the store with him, whatever. We used to have these little shorts. I think it was Nike shorts. Used to put some shorts on to cover the Pampers and all that. It was mad creepy, but I think you probably see it in the picture I'm gonna put up. But he was laying in my mom's bed. And I took a picture of him. And then, as we wrapped him up in a blanket, we were heading out. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. I have a bird here, cockatiel, I think you call it. I don't know how, I honestly keep saying cockatiel. Yeah, you know what I mean. The bird with the yellow tip in the head goes up, curls up. Like, I guess my mom used to always say that they're like good friends because he always goes near him and just like sits there and quote unquote talk to each other or whatever. But yeah, I was just like, I was just basically I just put him in front of the bird, just for like a couple of seconds there, and I remember I was walking down the hallway with I had him in my hands wrapped up in a blanket, and I remember my brother. I think my brother was downstairs already. He was already downstairs in front of the building, waiting in his car. And right as I walked out of the building, I could not hold it in anymore. And basically, I cried the whole. What was like 5 minute ride? It wasn't much, but yeah, the whole ride I was just, I couldn't hold it in. And finally, got to the hospital here at. I won't say the location, but yeah, I remember I was wearing my black and white J. Crew shirt, my Yankee fit, and all that stuff. Even the blue jeans I had, and I was with him there. He was sitting there in the corner. I was literally right in the corner, in front of the reception desk, and my head bowed the whole time, trying to cover my tears. And I know my mom was also crying at times as well. And also, when you see your mom cry, that's probably the worst thing you could ever witness. Like, I cannot hold anything in when I see my mom cry. But then I gave her a boxer. I could not hold it. It was too much. I was like, she just she grabbed him because I couldn't do it. And then Judgment Day, you can call it. They finally all called us to step into the office or whatever, not office, the room, the clinic room, whatever. And it was the first room to the right. And we just put him in the bed, and they were just quiet. My brother's doing all the talking. He was like, yeah, this is boxer and all that stuff. And the doctor, I guess he knew him already. He really knew his records. And he was just standing there looking at him and checking him out, I guess. And he just asked, what did he say? I think he just asked, like, are you putting him to sleep then, right? Like, I was like, wait, hold on, he's putting him to sleep now. I thought we were gonna ask. I think we wanted your evaluation on him, what his status is. But I was like, I guess if he says that, then obviously things might be good with boxers. So I'm like, I guess it was, I guess he made his decision. I don't know when the decision from us was made that, this was it. But yeah, they were like, yep, this is, yeah, we're gonna sign everything. We're gonna sign up we're gonna sign the papers, and then sign the papers for the request for the ashes. And I remember, my brother, he had to go, I guess he went to pay the reception desk the money, the fee, whatever the hell. And when he came back, I think he went to hold boxes down as the doctor put some anesthesia on him. I think at that point, I literally just turned around, had my back. I could not watch that. I had my back, and I was literally looking up at the ceiling or down at the floor, or straight at the wall, I don't know what it was, but yeah, I could not witness that. And my doctor was explaining, he's like, don't worry, right now I'm just anesthesia, he's just going to sleep now. There's just anesthesia right here. And then he mentioned it afterwards, okay, right now I'm gonna put the lethal injection in. And I remember that's when my mom, she started crying. And My brother was, was trying to calm her down. He was trying to calm her down and stuff. She wasn't, she's going crazy. She was just crying. I know I really wanted to punch that wall. That wall was made out of not plastic. It was like made out of plastic or something. It was thin as hell. I know I could have broke that wall down. But I was like, I don't want to act like a freaking maniac here punching walls and stuff. And I have done that before. I have punched walls, broke my knuckle, broke doors down. I'm not doing that no more. Because that was more out of anger. I was angry, but angry out of a sad situation. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna calm myself down. And then my brother came to me because obviously I was a little upset, and he tried to calm me down. And finally, the doctor was like, "All right, guys, I won't leave you here for a couple minutes if you want. I'll step outside and all that stuff." And I remember he kept giving me bounty towels because I was that messed up. I need some bounty. I need no Kleenex. I need some bounty paper. So I remember then he was there. We were in the same room. We're all his just laying there. I forgot. He was trying to take out the liquid from his stomach, whatever it was. And I didn't see what it was. My brother said it was yellow. And then I asked the doctor what it was before he left. He said it was either, I think he said something about his liver. Not his liver, I'm sorry, his kidneys. Either his kidneys were malfunctioning, so that was like affected, or it was, I'm not sure what happened. But he said that wasn't a good thing. That was actually a bad thing, and he was probably suffering off of that right there. So I have to look. I wish I could call that doctor again, ask him exactly what the medical name term was for that. But I think something about his kidneys and weren't working properly, and something fluid was in his stomach. But if anybody here knows what that is exactly, medical terms or layman's terms, whatever, just please let me know. But yeah, Boxer was there, laying there, and at that point we were still upset, but we were both all sad, but we were a little more calm, and he wasn't. Yeah, we could tell that his body. We touched him. He was a little cool. His body was a little cooler than before. It wasn't warm. It wasn't warm, so we knew. Yeah, he's not here anymore and all that. So, but yeah, actually, that was at 2:35 p.m. 1 year ago today. So about an hour from now, from when I'm doing this, is when it all happened. And I remember when I got home, first thing I did, I don't know why, out of instinct, I just looked down, thinking he would be right there. And I remember I went straight to my room when I got home. I literally went straight. But I went to the bathroom, but after that, I went to my room. Not once did I come out. I remember my brother and I think my brother's girl. She came over afterwards. And they were all in the living room. My mom, her, and my brother. I think my father was working or something. I don't know where he was, but I don't think he was there. But I went to my room and I did this video for him real quick. Like a 3-minute video. It was nothing serious. Like a 3-minute video. Or 4 minutes. I'm saying 4 minutes. Right? 4-minute video. Excuse me. And I put it on YouTube. And I just put it on YouTube just for however. Like you put it on YouTube. Put some sad music too, of course. I looked around for some music. And I just, put it up there, whatever. I'm not gonna even tell nobody, I'm not gonna advertise it, screw this, just put it up there for myself. And a few minutes later, I walked out, and, I think my brother's girl had an iPad or something on her, or something. So they watched it in the living room. I was, oblivious to it. And my brother, he told me that he watched it. And when he watched it, he started crying immediately. And I remember, I think it was the 29th, or that same night. No, I don't know what it was. I remember I was playing Skyrim. Or no, I was watching Wayne's Gamer Tag playing Skyrim. I think it was probably the day after. I think that whole day I was done I was done. But the day after, I was watching Wayne's Gamer Tag play Skyrim, trying to calm down, you know. And my brother was out. He was getting drunk. So obviously he was upset. And he came over, it was like, midnight, 11 o'clock, I don't know. And he just sat down in his bed. And then he said, Mike, let me talk to you right now. And he had like a very long, serious conversation. Some stuff is private, but, we're talking about boxing and all that stuff. And he was, he's talking about if we may get a tattoo of Boss's ashes, some of his ashes, and asking me for permission, because obviously, I'm like the one that affected most out of everyone. But we're talking about Boxer and all this stuff and what happened. And it took me a while to get over. I want to go over it. It took me a while to get used to the situation that just happened. It took me, I'm gonna say a couple weeks, maybe. Cause I remember, it was actually, if you did not know this, you probably don't know. Not a lot of you know this, but 28th is when it happened. 31st was my birthday, so I was like, why is this happening right before my birthday on the 31st? It's perfect timing. And all that. Hold on, I'm just blow my nose right now. So yeah, there you go. See more clear now. But yeah, I was just like, damn, it's perfect timing. I remember my birthday. What a great birthday gift this is. But yeah, I was just like, I remember for my birthday. I think it was my birthday, something like that. We went to Applebee's, and I remember when we first got there. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm sorry about that. I have a picture of. I actually still have a picture on my phone. My lock screen is a picture of Boxer, actually. This last picture? No, I don't think this is. But I think I like opened my phone up to show my mom something. I don't know what it was. And I saw that picture, and yeah, I was like, damn, this is gonna be tough evening for me. But I did eventually. It was eventually like. It did take me like a couple of days. I remember a couple of days afterwards, I would come home, I would look to the bed. What the hell? I would look to the bed and think, oh, he's right there. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, no, man, he's not there. But that took a while to register in my head that he's no longer here waiting in my door, waiting for him to come home or anything like that. But right now, obviously, like if I talk about him. Right, it hurts, yes. But I can go a day without feeling bad. I'm not feeling bad. I can go a day without crying or something like that. Yeah, I can mention his name and all, but if I talk about the story and I start remembering, like, oh damn, it's tough. Right now I'm cool. I'm calm. Before, back in the middle of this video, I was maybe a little messed up, but now I'm calm. But it was tough, though. It was very, very, very tough. And I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, it was tough. But I don't even know what to say. I was like thinking of other people. I know someone else that recently had his dog put down. I guess I don't say his name, but I remember when he mentioned that, I actually heard, like, damn, you gotta be kidding me. And that's two friends. The two friends say that. And I was like the first time I could literally say, I know how you feel, man. But as Tupac said, life goes on, man. You gotta, it hurts, but it will. It will heal, but the scar will be there. You know, scab, whatever, it'll be there. But do I regret? Well, I can't even say I regret making that choice because I don't even think I had a choice to begin with. But I do. I mean, sometimes I do get upset. I do bring it up again to my mom, like you. I won't say you killed them, but like they made the choice and I had almost nothing to say. But it's. I mean, if he was suffering, I saw that. But if he was suffering, why not? Why keep him suffer? But that's the thing. I can't. He can't really speak to us clearly. You're saying, "Oh, I'm suffering, man. Let me do this." But I don't know. Maybe it's me, my hope that he wasn't. Me hoping that he wasn't suffering so he could stay alive longer. Or maybe he was. Who knows? Maybe me being greedy, selfish, trying to keep him alive just because I feel good with him, whatever. But what's done is done, I guess you can say, right? Well, I know it's a very long video here, 31 minutes. I see right here. So I have no idea what I'm gonna put in this video, but whatever. I don't care about that right now. But yeah, I just started doing commentary. Look how deep I'm getting, right? My second commentary. Look how serious it's getting. But that's the story of boxing in a nutshell, basically. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I did mention Get His Ashes. I remember when he first wrote that, I said, when are we getting this? Because I don't want to lie. He's like, oh, a month goes by. I'm like, what the hell is this? But we did Get His Ashes. Got a little urn for him. My mom actually bought another one at Marshall's. Like a nice little, it's like a sedimentary rock piece. It's pretty cool actually. But yeah. And I got a picture. Got the picture right here. Got his X-rays behind me. I got his phone. I saw a picture on my live stream of him. But yeah, I think his headset, man, this pisses me off. I think that's all I'm gonna see for now. But rest in peace, boxer.